Well, hello everyone, and welcome to Yes or No Readings with Hershe, the Shadow Reader, Thomas, and Gerald. Today, I'm using the fortune-telling cards. I'm also using the Crystal Ball Pocket Oracle, and you will see the Yes or No, When and How cards. And if you're extra special, you might have a chance to ask your gay BFF. So buckle in and join us. Thanks for the thumbs up. See you soon. Hello, everyone, and look who's here. It's the amazing Hershe, the Shadow Reader. We have Thomas from Tarot Your Way. I'm Trouble, known as Tarot Stash. I mean, so I'm going to put the two of you like that because, I mean, y'all are crazy. So, Hershe, how are you?
Phenomenal. How are you?
I'm well. I'm even better now that I'm here with you all. So,
Jamie! Sorry,
all
I have
right.
to scream it every time I see you. Jamie!
Thomas, how are you doing today?
I'm doing well. Just waking up from an extended nap.
Okay, but ain't nothing wrong with extended naps. So let's say hi to some of the best chatters we have. Oh, look who's here. We've got a lunch break lurker. Hello, Mosaic. Mosaic Insight.
Mosaic,
Thank you. Wait a minute. Hello, Mosaic Insight. I've said it right.
I like Mosaic too, though. I'm just saying. I like them both.
Okay. Lottie B. Hugs from Spirit is here. Jane the Seeker is here, asking when and how. Tiffany Tisdale. Free Spirit, hello. And Jane is saying hello to the man behind the curtain. And here's the how did you greet this person?
Jamie! Every time she comes in, I'm like, Jamie! I guess
there you go.
I love her.
B24 is here. Hello. And Cheryl, great to see you. And yes, Jane is doing that thing that I was hoping somebody would do.
Phenomena.
Yep. So you're welcome for the earworm, and we can blame Gerald. We don't want to blame my guests for that. So
you're not putting me out of the hot seat. It's my favorite spot.
All right. Well, it's Hershe's fault.
100%. It's always my fault. I'm okay with it.
All right. Enjoy your lunch. Bye. Yeah.
Go to
there
work,
you go.
woman.
I want to know what they had for lunch. And Hypnicity is here. Hello, Hypnicity. So today we are doing yes or no readings. And we are not using tarot for these. We are using yes or no decks for them. Or you've got your Yondam. Is that correct, Hershe?
I have my Yondam.
Yeah.
Never leave home without it, ever.
I mean, one must
Ice
always
on a
practice.
drumstick.
Yes, yeah, ice cream drumstick. There you go. I
Oh,
love
ice
it.
cream drums. Okay. So
I
the
love an ice
differential
cream
line
drum.
was blocking the cream, and I saw ice on a drumstick.
There you go. Oh, okay. Had chicken salad with club crackers.
Yummy.
Yeah.
Yes. Always yes. Yes. Yes, Jamie. Yes. Always.
Isn't that like a freaking abso-freaking-lutely? Always? But yes or no coffee is
It's freaking mandatory, man. It's mandatory.
mandatory. Mandatory. Hypnicity is having chips and salsa.
Interesting.
Jana,
Yummy.
Jana, I was scanning my email this morning, and I think I have an email from you that I need to respond. I've been unable to get online. So, always yes. Lifeblood, Snort.
Oh, I can count snorts. I got my first one. Where's my snort jar? I haven't seen it in a while.
Gosh. So if anybody would like a yes or no reading, please type your question in capital letters, and we will do as many as we can. I also do have my big 8-ball here, just in case. Gotcha, Lottie B. And I don't know. Did you see me on with Ramon Hershe? Because I mentioned these.
And I repeat, I missed the show, but I heard phenomenal things about it.
Yeah, you were having a show there.
People were blowing my phone up. They were blowing my phone up. Like, it's God, it's the best one. And I'm like, y'all just saying it because you're Team Gerald and I'm Team Brian. No, I'm just talking shit. I heard it was really good, but I have not had a chance to see it yet.
Well, I'm only teasing you because I did mention these.
Jamie, get him. I got backup today. Yeah. You better be careful.
Oh, I kept eyeing my bottle of wine at lunch, but I'll enjoy it after work. Yeah. All right. So right now we have 3 questions. I will. Okay. There's a lot of moving questions today. So we're going to go with Lottie B. Will I move house next year? Got your question, Jane. Got your question, Hypnicity. If anybody wants a Ask Your Gay BFF card, you have to let me know. And whilst we're shuffling, please do us the favor and like and subscribe.
Okay.
All right, whomever is ready, go for it.
Reconsider the question. Choose a new direction, reversed. And it's not the right time. So there might be something with the timing or the funding not going quite right for you.
Okay. You know what? Okay. I'm going to put us like put us like this so that we can see the cards.
Oh, okay. So
I've made Thomas move. So
well, it seems like everybody's moving in this chat. 3 moving questions already.
Yeah. All right, go for it. What do you got, Hershe?
I gotta know, and I gotta know with the Yandom. I gotta know when the cards. When I asked why, and they said because you're looking for a sign, you asked for a sign, and the sign is telling you that you're going in the right direction, but you're trying to rush something. So the answer is, and for me, it's an emphatic no. It's not even a soft no. For the next 2 to 3 months, something is going to be literally just filling your pipelines and your roots with all kinds of goodies that you're going to need. But you need to experience them in a place that you've already got some kind of roots and stability and foundation laid, right? So the next 2 to 3 months are going to be really, really important to you, but you're going to need to establish them while you've got roots wherever you're at. So I wouldn't try to rush the move anytime next year, because something in the next couple of months to 3 months is absolutely going to show that you need to stay where you're at to receive something that is coming for you positively next year that you've asked for. That's what
So,
I got.
thank you. So I'm getting the weird stuff because, what did you say? Without fail, but then probably not. So what I'm also feeling is, I did pull an Ask Your Gay BFF for Will You Move House next year, Lottie B. I got honey bunches of no. So it feels like you have some more stuff to work on, to do, to get ready for that shift. And I just asked that. It's like you've got more stuff to do for the shift. And the card I pulled was, I think so. So you've got a few more things to do with the shift on that. So Lottie B said, okay, sounds intriguing from what Thomas and Hershe said. And apparently we can see Thomas better now.
Yay.
You're welcome, Lottie B. And next up, Tiffany Tisdale. Am I going to get this shield I have made protecting my heart? Will it ever come off? Am I going to get the shield I have made protecting?
Sounds like she's hardened her heart or something.
Yeah. There's a song cue in that one.
Well, now that they allow music, then we have to pay copyright protection to even hum it.
I'm not humming it. Okay. Yeah, will the walls come down? So.
Okay, dokie. I ready.
Go for it, Hershe.
So they want you to rephrase the way you're speaking it into existence, right? So when you ask, will it ever, you are literally procrastinating. You're the only one that can literally get a wrecking ball and destroy that dang sucker, right? So they want you to rephrase the question. Why am I holding it up? Is the way they want you to address it. You know what I mean? Why are you stopping life from coming in? Why are you stopping hurt? Why are you stopping love? Why are you stopping knowledge? Everything that you do with that will position, it needs to be returned to doing. What am I doing that's holding it up? Right? Don't worry about when it comes down. You're the only one with a wrecking ball. You're the only one. You're the one that put it up, mortar by mortar, brick by brick. So you're literally the only person that can take it down. The universe just wants you to start rephrasing that as you're speaking it into existence, and more than one at a time would start falling. But it literally starts with you and it ends with you. And it just works in the rephrasing of the question that you're asking yourself on why you're holding it up instead of demanding that the wall come down.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I've got for you, Tiffany.
Yeah. Thomas, are you ready for Tiffany?
Yeah, I've got in reverse, LOL, definitely not. Upright for sure, in reverse, not a chance. So we get there eventually, but I think you've been trying to keep your heart safe for a long time, and you've put up your fortifications very, very well, and I don't know if you're unwilling at this time to take them down yourself. You are aware of them, and that's great. But do you trust in mankind for you to actually do it? And I don't have anything going on with my pendulum, so you might be immovable for a bit.
Okay. I think it and Tiffany said Hershey. I'll start that. So start the reframing. That's actually going to do a really really good thing that because that's a lot how I felt. Part of it is this is an ongoing process. It's not suddenly your heart's going to all of the walls are going to come down. Part of it is in each moment you have the choice to whether or not you are going to allow some light to shine through these walls that you have. And I learned in therapy that I learned in therapy that you cannot separate your feelings. You can't just feel joy and not feel sadness. You feel all of them, or you don't feel any of them. So part of it very much says that I have asked me closer to the time. This is an interesting one because as you're starting to yeah, I thankful it's going to be slow. Yes, because you're going to be able to nurture and tend to yourself. Because when you're close to it, you'll have the option to say yes. And when yes, the signs point to yes. And when you're not feeling that security,
Mhm.
you can actually keep your boundaries. And part of it also could be uh, paying attention to how you refer to it. The walls are one thing, boundaries are another. And we've learned boundaries because of we've been hurt in the past. So, Tiffany, thank you for
Can
being
my
Miles. Yeah, go for it.
Miles says, Tiffany, if you allow it to stay slow, you're going to miss the big blessings that don't come in trickles. They need to have full motion to come in, or them blessings will pass you by. They will hit detour after detour after detour. So you might want to just go on and bring that wrecking ball in and then just work on the boundaries and the energy you allow in. But if you keep that wall up and you take it down slowly, you're literally going to miss them beautiful, impossible blessings coming in because they don't trickle in. They come in hard and heavy.
Well, and that's
That's what
that's the thing. There's beauty in having that moment of let's clear the space. So, and by the way, for entertainment purposes only, do not make decisions based upon what we say. Seek professional assistance, really. And this is one of those things that Tiffany, if you need help, ask for help. So so Gina, I have your question. We'll see if we can put that in as a yes or no question because we're doing yes or no questions. Oh, here, let me put the banner up. And I did see Angela Cardamanti Mesquite is lurking. Gina Smith came in, as well as I do believe who else came in. Bad host, and Rossi came in. There you go. So, and Sandy Johnson. Okay. So, all right. Next up, we have Jana. Should I move? Oh, and Free Spirit says, Gerald, about 2 months ago, I had a reading from the three of you about a trip I was planning, and you were spot on. Thank you. Oh, well, good. And Twisted Sushi has arrived.
Hannah. It looks like the universe is aligning itself with your desire to move, and moving is one of those big growth opportunities. It's also a big human stressor. So the more methodical and more you take your time at it, the less stress it's going to be. But once you get there, the blessings will come.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna go right next because Thomas, I also got go. The time is right. So because that's the one you got,
Yes.
and so I'm thinking about that. Yeah. So we got two of those. So that's something that pay attention to, and
It's at least 13 squared.
yeah, this is your destiny, child, from the gay Ask Your Gay BFF. So
Not Destiny's Child. I can't
no,
afford them tickets.
yeah. All right. What do you have, Hershey?
I got taking the climbing the summit is hard, skilled work. I got a yes, and it's not an easy yes. Ain't nobody going to clown Mount Everest, the summit, the Himalayan. They ain't doing it overnight. They ain't doing it for the first time. They ain't doing it easily. What I want you to understand is something big is calling for this move, right? Something is calling for you. I don't know if it's you calling for your sacred foundations, the place you want to live the most is got it now calling for you, but you have some huge mountain ahead of you, right? The mountain itself is calling you. I don't know why they want me to address it this way, but they want you to understand that this mountain will be climbable, but you cannot be lazy or take any shortcuts. It
Yeah.
will literally cost you everything. If you jump and then you do something that you were not prepared for. So absolutely take into accountability all that you have coming ahead of you, but absolutely know that this will not be easy, and it's
Yeah.
probably going to be one of the hardest moves you've ever made in your life, but it is so worth it. Let go of everything holding you here right now because there is something much bigger calling for you. That's what I've got for you.
Nice. And Janice said, "How do the cards really feel?" And Tara 12 is here. Hello. Oh yeah.
Hello.
Gina, I think we'll be able to work with the two questions that you have put in. Get through has arrived. Sylvia has arrived. So, and Pierrette is here. Hello. And I missed saying hello to Pierrette when she was here. Will Gordon and I move into a house before 2025 or 2026? Ness, go ahead and put the question in. We'll see if we can get to it. Gotcha, Sylvia.
So ultimately, I'm kind of laughing too, right? So I asked the Jan board, was it happening? And what I got was a maybe. Mm-mm. Universe changes every 120 seconds. Understand that while the universe is changing, so is destiny, so is things that we think are meant to be, and then wham, not even 5 minutes later, and it's gone. It's over with. It didn't even happen. You built yourself up for something. What I want you to understand is, yeah, it can happen, but if you do it against the time that the universe is allowing it to happen, there will be no happiness. So really, really, really take your time and understand each other. Learn to bend so that you guys do not break each other along the way. And that's what I've got for you.
Well, I've got 3 pretty non-committal cards in this vein, Parrot. So I'm thinking that maybe you're taking things a little faster than you should. You really need to weigh out all the options, make sure that compatibility is there, and you may try out a living together situation because you don't really know the person's habits until you live with them for a while. And Hershe got a raw deal moving in with me because I am from Lower Slavovia. Not Lower Slavovia. Yes, there's upper and lower. I take it to the low point.
What? Lower Slavovia?
Yeah. Yes.
Slavovia? Do I need to make a word that's Slavovia where we show where this country is located, Thomas?
It's in my imagination, it's one of the Baltic states.
Oh my!
Nothing against the Baltics. It's just
yeah. Leave the 8 balls out of this. Leave the balls out of this.
So Pierre, just make sure that you've investigated everything thoroughly, and we all want the best for you because you haven't been through the greatest of times here recently. So and that may be why you need to push it back and delay it a little bit, is because you need time to process everything that's happened.
Okay, so I got, this is the sign, which is, if you're looking for a sign, this is the sign. The big thing that comes up with that is the nudge for me to remind you, absolutely, you can start, to move in a house before 2025 or 2026. You've basically given a year and a half zone, before 2026. So you've got a year. Plan. Now is a great time to plan. The Magic 8 Ball, I can't point it over. It does say most likely is, so you're moving. And I'm using the actual Magic 8 Ball thanks to Cartomancy Mesquite. I'm not using the Onyx 8 Oracle cards that makes Hershe twitch when I use them. That's these cards, Hershe.
I'm jealous of that one more.
Oh, okay.
I know. Anything with an 8 ball, I'm jealous. One day one will find me. I believe it. One's going to find me, and then I'm going to rub it back in your face.
Well, there you go. And so, Pierrette, also, I got you, shady bitch, yes. So this, I mean, it feels very much like it's a yes, but I want to make sure that you're hearing the plan for it. This is a big shift. This is an important thing, and do so with full intention of being engaged with it. Anybody have anything to add to that?
I think she's got the information.
Yep. Okay. Basically, Thomas just said, quit talking, Gerald. She's got the information. So, all right. We have Jane the Seeker, Hypnicity, and Mosaic, if they're still lurking, and then Gina Smith, Sylvia, Color for Foresight, Get Through, and then Ness. So, look at this. Hello, Late Ritual. Good to see you.
Late Ritual.
Late Ritual. So, Kiba Lyons has arrived. And I'm not going to tell you, Jane. I'm not going to tell you. So if anybody can let people know when they come in that the questions are closed, I appreciate it. And Gina Smith did say, seen a lot of stuff about 8888 portals last night, and I didn't understand what it meant. Could you explain, please? Only if you have the time. I posted something on my community tab recently that was Conscious Aaron Jane is that Consciously Aaron, which did a great job of explaining that. So, and speaking of Jane the Seeker Tarot, and I've got one of JFK's junior earworms in his brain. Oh goodness. Jane the Seeker said, "Did I meet a guide yesterday or ET?" I snuck one in.
Really? I have both. Both. I'm assuming the one that wasn't short wasn't the alien. That's what Miles says.
Okay. Thomas, I have to go last because I use the Ask Your Gay BFF cards.
Oh.
Okay, so I guess I've been working extensively as janitorial and maintenance on the ship. So I think my people got together with your people. So I think definitely if you didn't get a guide, at least you had ET encounter.
So, and Jane said basically it's 2 yes or no's. Well, and Jane said thank you, Miles and Hershe.
Absolutely.
Okay, so my message for you, Jane, back to the original question. Yes, but please do something about that those brows first.
I never noticed the unibrow.
But wait.
Ooh, wait.
But wait, it gets
Miles
even
says we'll
better.
talk about this.
Yeah.
I've
watched Showgirls. I've watched Showgirls 319 times. I love a bad idea when I see it. Yes, girl. Yes, yes, and yes. So there you go. So there you go. Thank you, Jane. And thank you for being a good sport about that. So yeah. But if anybody is on their computer and can find yesterday's post from that I posted about the 88 portal, there's some other good stuff in there. There's a lot of really good information out there about the 888 portal. So really good stuff. And you're probably still feeling it. So, okay. Hypnicity said, "Is my cat Tango missing since April, still alive?" So
We just recently had an Andy scare because Andy is never would miss a mealtime and did miss 2 in a row. So we were going there. I think sometimes felines get bored. It's not that they don't like you. They've never really cared about humans, and whatever kibble or food is laid down for them that's really tasty is sort of takes priority for them. And if they move on to a different household and the household has children, so much the better. But we miss our furry familiars and creatures if they're not here with us.
I like it right now.
And again, this is for
Okay,
energy.
so
Okay.
yeah,
Go
I don't
ahead.
think so. I don't think so. I think he's on the other side. Um, so there's two different energies that's coming through. One feels like it got hit by a car, and the other one feels almost like it was hurt by a human. Either way, obviously, a human is driving a car, but the lesser of the second feels like it was in a way worse situation because it would not have been quick like the first one. But I do have two cats that are responding to that name, and they are both on the other side. One is like a tricolored tabby, maybe, and the other one is like a grayish black color. I can't tell exactly, but if one of those descriptions fits your cat with that name, then I'm gonna say yes, they're on the other side.
Yeah. Hypnicity. I'm sorry. I have has crossed over. Has crossed over, not still alive, and I'm sorry. And Hypnicity said, I think he moved out because of my puppies, and I feel his presence still. Well, of course you still feel his presence because they're such an integral part of life. And
He was
yes,
black, then so he would have been hit by a car. The other one was hurt by a human, which makes me just want to vomit. But yeah, he is on the other side.
yeah. And thank you for being here, Hypnicity. I'm sorry. So it's all good. Yes, it's all good. It's still sad. It's still sad. It's still emotional. So
100%.
um yeah. Uh okay. Gina Smith originally typed in, okay, I'm currently separated from my long-term living together boyfriend. He gives me mixed messages. What are his intentions for the relationship? And then Gina clarified it was, does he want to reconnect? So
So I got rephrased, and again, this is not rephrasing the question. This is rephrasing your own mind frame. Um, I I'm getting a no, but I'm not getting a no for them. I'm getting a hard no from the universe. Like, why do you want to do that again? Like, why? Why do you want to do that again? For some reason, it feels like it was real heavy and it wasn't comfortable. It feels like you might have been doing more than your fair share of 50% of the relationship. And I mean, if it's not 50-50, then there's no actual give and take. You're not scratching my back. I'm not scratching yours. I'm the one over here wishing for arm scratchers and back scratchers because I ain't got nobody helping me out. So I think you need to buy your own back scratcher and scratch your own back. But the universe does not want to see you back with this person by what I'm looking at. And that's what I've got.
okay.
Yep. What my cards are saying that they're all affirmative in the reverse position. So as emphatically as a yes or no upright, a yes reversed is still a no in this situation, and all three of those cards are yeses reversed. So there's some kind of caution, warning. Make sure that you don't poke the bear or fan the flames. So that's what I have for you, Gina.
Gina, this is an interesting question. There's lots of layers. It's a hard one just to do just a flat out yes or no in a public setting, just to say that. There's a lot of complications to it. I do think Hershe has hit on good stuff there because I'm getting a similar hit. Your question here is does he want to connect? Yes. Yes. He wants to connect. However, when I'm looking at you, you need to find your own answer. It doesn't matter or not whether or not he wants to connect. You need to find your own answer, because what are you getting out of this? Are you worried? This is that I want you to I want you to make sure that you're taking care of that, and that you're okay. And it feels very important for you to figure out what it is that you want without this person in the picture. And it's hard to unlove someone. However, here's the thing. You've got to love yourself more than what you think you love that person, because should you take that person back, honey, bunches of no. Nope. Move on. So
Miles says, love them only enough to love them enough to walk away. So if you
yes.
love them enough to walk away, then that's where you need to stop at. Because if they're loving you more, then it's an obsession. Or if you're loving them more, then clearly it's a lust or an obsession if you can't put you before them.
Yeah. Very true. And James the Seeker sent me a text message and said I had a troll, which I did not see. So thank you for taking care of that, my amazing moderators. I must have hidden that person from my channel.
Didn't see it either.
So, and I love it. Preach. And Gina, I think this is, whilst you're dealing with this, make sure that you're taking time for yourself and that you feel safe and you feel secure, and ask for help if you need it. So, okay. Mo's not here. Say the name again.
Mosaic.
Mosaic, are you here?
Yeah, like mosaic tiles.
Yes. It took me a second.
Probably at work.
Probably at work. Okay. Well, I've still got it, because next up we have Sylvia, Color for Foresight.
She's here.
Get through, and Ness. Okay. So, okay. Mosaic Insight would like to know, am I special? And no, I'm going to use the Ask Your Gay BFF cards. Oh, Madame Maru's here. Hello. What do you got?
Mm-mm. No, you ain't. The Yondom and the emphatic yes in reverse would be an emphatic no. No, you ain't special. You better get more information what special means.
Mm-hmm.
Unlikely.
I can't help it.
Honey, the
Miles,
first step is
sure.
admitting that's never going to fucking happen.
Oh my God, if you don't sound like Miles right now, really, you think you special.
There you go.
Well,
oh hell no.
that's every parent has told us that we're special when we're young, because they don't want to limit our imaginations and our options.
Boy, see, Maruda and Tom is just, blowing everybody's head up, making everybody feel like they special.
Yep.
When y'all ain't special.
Yeah. These cards are harsh. Holy crap. Yeah. And okay, so I do have a follow-up, because Gina had actually said something that and by the way, Sylvia, you were next, and then Get Through, and then Ness. And this was important. We had great follow-up. Gina said, I'm not a doctor, but I think he's a narcissist, and I have hope he would realize that he has done so much damage to my self-worth. I sincerely appreciate you all. And I think you, in this statement, Gina, have taken a lot of your power back.
Just healed.
Yes.
You just took one giant step for womankind.
Yes. And
Yes!
that Gina is fan thwarp worthy. Girl, you keep going. You keep doing that, Gina.
I ain't got no
I'm very,
fork
very
in it.
proud of you. Yep. And
I got a
Gina did
Thorpe.
say, yeah, that's what I did, trying to wake him up. It's not your responsibility. You are not. He is not your
No,
responsibility.
it's not.
So,
Not at all.
oh, and A-Dub is here, and it's like, holy shit, it's caffeinated
What
and
up,
unfiltered.
A-Dub? A-Dub
Well,
in the building.
it is me. It is me. So, all right. And Sylvia, do spirit guides have more good news for me for the remaining of 2024? Yes or no? Uh-oh. There's giggles there.
No need to worry. And why the cards are saying that is the universe sees how hard that you're working, and you're working in light, and with you and your channel being new, you've done exactly what's right for you and your needs, and just keep doing that, because it does seem to be going well. As far as personal things, from what I see and how you interact, I think that you're mentally healthy, and you know about manifesting, and I think right now the universe is working with you, and will continue to do so as long as you have that pure heart.
Mm-hmm. And what do you have, Ms. Hershe?
Okay, so you asked for it, right? You're getting emphatic yeses, but they want you to remember that you are not celebrating what you have right now, right? So, yeah, emphatic yes, but you need to watch out. Very first words here, right? Watch out. You're not taking advantage. You need to reconsider. When it says don't worry and it's in reverse, you're not taking something literally for what it is, right? Either you're taking it for granted or you literally don't understand what you have. Now, one way or another, you really need to focus on, because these emphatic yeses seem like real ambiguous, and they sound like they being a real smart ass with these emphatic yeses. Oh, yeah, there's definitely something coming. But because you're not celebrating those little wins that you're getting right now, and you're looking for this great, big, great new thing to come, you are missing all those little, small, fine grains of sand that you will need at the end of this next great one, because it's only going to last for a very short while. The ones you have right now will last a lot longer while you're looking for the one that hasn't come in yet. Sorry, but that's what they said.
No, that's Sylvia was saying okay and okay. And so, Sylvia, because it's you, I decided to ask your gay BFF. And I want to dress that in off-white cashmere and fawn all over it in Oprah's Rose Garden. Yes. Yes, 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 and yes. So, do the spirit guides have more good news for you remaining for the remaining of 2024? Yes. Here's the thing that I would add to what Hershe said. Start dressing like you are already enjoying the beautiful good news that you have. Dress and see the good news that is all around you already. So there you go. And good advice regarding the small stuff. Thank you. And
Could I speak on something? Miles says, and who am I saying this to? Okay, so it doesn't matter who I'm saying this to. He says, don't worry about them. Stop what you're doing and stop looking for them, because the reason they keep reaching out for you is because you keep allowing them to.
yeah.
I literally don't know who that's supposed to go to, but he is just like, tell them right now. So I'm assuming that you're here, you're watching this. So if you're literally, stalking some shit and then, turning around and asking the universe for signs and symbols, well, here you go. Here's your sign. Get off their page. Stop stalking them, and literally stop worrying about them. When they reach out to you and you get really excited, they're just making sure they can reel you back in. Stop making yourself available.
Yeah. That may be Gina
I don't
about
know
the
who that goes to.
narcissist. So, but anyhow, thank you.
I
Thank
don't
you.
know,
Thank you.
but
Thank you.
Lord, I hope
Yeah.
not.
Yeah. Because there is a lot of good, the best chatters are bringing in things about experiences and information about narcissists. And again, don't engage,
Oh,
move
so I can
on.
pay attention to the chat. Okay. Okay.
So,
Let me see what's going
so
on over here.
you're welcome, Colorful Foresight. And here you go. Preach, Miles.
Yeah.
Miles gets a fan
Yeah,
tour.
I'm seeing the note. Oh, his
There
day
you
is
go.
complete.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, they're manipulative. And, that's an interesting thing. Here's a question for you all, and the 23 people who are watching and the people who are watching the playback. Should I try to do a laugh and learn about narcissists and dealing with narcissists? That just popped into my head, and I'm like, oh
So
my God.
Miles is putting on a bid going, yes, let's serve.
Okay. Because I would want to have a professional who can offer information about that. So, but I
A
will add
professional
that.
narcissist?
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Look. Yes, 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 of course. If anybody out there, knows a therapist, a psychologist who is skilled with narcissism or narcissists, dealing with narcissists, and might be willing to come on a show, please let me know, so that I can reach out them. Yeah, disengage from the narcissist. So yeah, okay. All right. So get through is up, and then Ness. And will I be able to purchase another house? Carrie had a therapist on her show about childhood trauma. And whoa. Okay. Yeah. A professional narcissist.
Some people do make it a profession. So get through. I have all positive cards for you, but they're sort of like delay cards. So if you want to align the universe with your plan of purchasing a new house, I think there's going to be some taking care of your credit, gathering the resources. In real estate, location is key. Make sure that you get the right place where resale value gets you a step up. If you ever need to once again change households, but I think the trend is generally going in a positive direction for you. I don't know if you've had some financial setbacks and it just sort of looks like it's impossible for you at the moment. If you live in one of those very tough markets like California, the economics have priced people out of getting a purchase of another home. You either are going to have to rent or have a mortgage with really bad terms, and you don't want that.
Yeah. Hershe has got the look on her face like,
So we're going outside the box, which, I only allow one person to put me in a box, and I'm sharing a box with that one person right now. What I want you to understand is the answer is emphatically no on my end, right? On my end, they're like, no, why would you do that? Don't do that. You have something right now. I don't know if you already own this property or if it's a property that is literally about to fall into your lap. There is something that is about to happen to you, either with an existing property or literally something's about to fall in your lap. So I got a big, hard, emphatic no. there is an unpredictable tornado of events that is happening right now in your life, and the only way to make it go away is to not promise it a situation. You need to use your unorthodox idea for this difficult problem, because there's something, if you don't, that will cause a burning satisfaction next week, right? So, tornadoes, burning sensations, it doesn't sound very friendly, but I have to say, no, it is not the right time. You literally need to look at what you got again. Maybe you've got a property that you need to updo. Maybe you need to make it handicap accessible and bring in a different income. I have no idea, but it is not time to do that. Your hourglass is literally in reverse. It is not sending out sands. It's telling you to look at what you've already got. So I've got to know. That's what I've got.
Yeah, I got a choose a different direction. It doesn't feel like you specifically said purchase another house. I'm not exactly sure get through. It doesn't feel like another house is the right option. I'm also getting support from what Hershe said. There may be some other things that are showing up. So pay attention to what's coming up. And Thomas is like going, don't fall into something because it seems like a good idea.
And just the way that the question is asked, you don't want another house. You want a home.
Mm. So, yeah. So thank you, Get Through. I don't know if you're still
Unorthodox
here.
makes me think it's something outside of what you've already got. It's unorthodox, right? So this is not conventional. So you have to think unconventional. Maybe a tiny house is about to fall into your lap. One of them shed to barns or barn to house, or an RV that needs to be done, or literally the water pipe and the refrigerator are going to be on the same floor. And you're not going to like it in one of your properties, but guess what? Now you have to redo a whole new property, and you'll need that money for investing in something that is coming in unorthodox ways.
Yeah. Very true. All right. By the way, thank you to the best chatters who are offering some very sound advice for Gina Smith. That feels very nice, and thank you for I feel the sincerity in the offering of the help, and that feels very nice. So thank you all. And again, for entertainment purposes only. So, and by the way, Jane the Seeker did post the Consciously Aaron video that was on my community tab about the 888 energy, which was so good. I should actually link that in the description to give Consciously Aaron credit for that. And okay, Ness is up. Okay, thank you. Yes or no to a secret question regarding something in May. So, yes or no to something in May.
I'm looking for the answer to the silent question. Go for the answer to the silent question. To the silent question.
Thomas got it, you bet.
It is certain and possibly.
Jane has a good question. Is this last May 2024, or May 2025?
I would say the future. We can't change the past.
Future May 2025. No Fun Boy readings are closed. We're just finishing up. We've been on for an hour.
What I like the silent questions, right? Because I just want to receive the answer. And what I want to tell you is I got a yes that is not a yes. I got a no. And I got two no's. I got a hard emphatic no on the Yondom, and I got a yes in reverse. There's no good news. If you allow this to happen, I feel like you have control. I feel like you can get more information about this. It's saying don't worry whether you do it or not, but be very careful, right? It doesn't look like your head and your heart will be going in the same direction if this situation does come to pass. I think something's going to come that is going to make you say, I am glad I paid attention. Something in small details or that very fine print that Rumpelstiltskin writes in invisible ink that you can't see right now is definitely going to show up, and you're going to see why this yes is in reverse. Something is just not right about it. So your answer to your silent question from the universe on my end is no.
Okay, so this is, regarding something in May 2025. Okay, so I have this is your destiny, child. So whatever energy you're putting toward it is what you're putting toward it. I got honey bunches of no for this. This is like the third time that I've pulled this card. I have shuffled all of these decks. So the way that it is intended right now, as you were trying to manifest it, no. There's other stuff that you need to be worrying about. So, and I'm sitting here, I'm looking at Hershe going, what is she doing? She's scratching her back. So, but all right. Thank you, Ness. And Thomas, what do you have coming up this weekend?
We have Eight of Pentacles on our deep dives of a tarot card, and that's Sunday noon Central.
Mm-hmm.
Monday we have Vanessa Tarot readings with the Vanessa Tarot.
Yep, that's on my channel. So, and Hershe, what do you have coming up?
So tomorrow I'm gonna have a little fun, and I'm gonna do a spirit box session tomorrow. I've got some ghosts that want to talk, and all my ghosts have the most. So we're just gonna have fun. We're gonna do a spirit box session tomorrow. We might be on location doing a spirit box session. You just have to pay attention. Tomorrow night, 9 p.m. If you don't have anything else to do and you want to talk to some ghosts, meet me on my channel.
Nice.
And then Monday.
Yeah. I have later today, I am doing the Cool Crone Oracle on Colleen the Cool Crone's channel. I have lots of great stuff on Monday. I have a readings with Jane and Nancy. I have readings with using the Vanessa Tarot with Thomas. I'm a guest on Twillo Talk. I am doing on Monday, I'm doing the Mystic Four. And then Tuesday, we have a Laugh and Learn, the Rocky Road to Responsibility with Hexa, Medium Betsy Palmer, and Hershe the Shadow Reader. I don't know if any of you have ever heard of Hershe the Shadow Reader, so you might want to tune in for that. So, and but when do you sleep? I sleep in between shows, and I get a good night's sleep. I do. I that is actually something that I really do try to get a good night's sleep. It's like, I'm not gonna so. And Jane, thanks for trouncing the troll. I must have missed it, or I missed it. So, and yes, thank you for giving a thumbs up. And yes, Beth Aspasia Rising has heard that that Hershe the Shadow Reader is a bit of trouble.
I am. It's my middle name. I promise.
But let me tell you, it's
Hershe,
the kind of trouble. It's the kind of trouble that I really, really like.
Oh, see, I thought you were gonna say something else.
I'll
just give you shit.
No. Thank you, everybody, for being here. We will see you all the next time. And as soon as we're done here, we're going to figure out another yes or no readings. And yeah, there you go. Madame Maru said, we're all over it like white on rice for those trolls. See, it's the best chatters, everybody.
I love it.
So,
I love it.
all right.
Love
And
it.
please make sure you are subscribing to our channels. I am making sure that I have subscribers only mode to keep this a safe and comfortable environment. And oh, by the way, mark your calendar for Tuesday the 13th at 9:15 a.m. That's Tuesday because it's Tuesdays with Tarot Stash exclusively on Jane the Secret Tarot. So there you go. Thank you, everybody. Bye.
Let me miss it.